I might just sacrifice this Carno, to be honest with you.
Hey, what happened?
Okay. 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 All right. How about we don't and say we did? I don't want to sacrifice my Carno anymore. Yeah. I like that we just came face to face and stared for a second like we were two lovers in love. Yo guys, what's up? So today we are back in the Isle and we are the friendly little Carnotaurus. Now, I have some information for you guys. It seems I say that a lot these days. There's something going on with the Isle. And wow, look at that. Not the bush. Just the ambient lighting. God. Game looks beautiful. So, as I was saying, I have some information for you guys. There's a competition that I knew about this, and for some reason or another, I completely forgot. But there is $500 US up in the air right now that you could possibly win. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, it means exactly as I say. You could win 500 bucks from the developers, mind you. Keep that in mind. Like that's a pretty hefty sum of money. Now, I myself would enter into this competition and see what I could do, because this is a field that I would specialize in. I feel making a trailer for the game. Now, it's a temporary thing that, you know, like your trailer won't be the official thing. It's just a temporary thing that they want to have while their official one is being created by what I assume would be a professional content creator and someone who is incredibly skilled in the use of editing software and recording and stuff. I'm going to take a moment to get my stamina back, and then I'll give you the information on that, along with some sources. And then I'm going to give you some information and advice so I can possibly help you win. So as I was saying, there's a competition, 500 bucks in the air, and, well, it's up for grabs right now. If you want to take the time to learn how to edit, or you just want to do it because you already know how to edit. Now, I don't want to discourage anyone that isn't currently a video editor or you've never done it before. I mean, everyone's been in that position, and it's completely possible that you could just open up this software, learn some of the very basic stuff, and then get into some incredible cinematic footage. It's really easy. Now, my suggestions for this, you know what? No, we're not going to go into that right away. What we're going to do is I'm going to explain the requirements. So, they are holding a competition. It's a bounty for a temp trailer until they have put one together themselves. If anyone wants to make a trailer and use it for the Steam page, at least they'll use it for the Steam page, he'll pay out $500 himself to anyone selected that wins. They will also supply the music that you've heard in his streams, and they want to see this by October 31st. That's the deadline to create your trailer. So you've still got lots of time. You should be good. What do I feel like I have no stam? I can't run for any amount of time as the Carno. I don't like it. What is my night vision like right now? Ew. That's not good at all. Let me go to global chat real quick, see what's going on the server. By the way, I'm playing on the Association server. I do usually play on Gaming Revolution, but there are no KOS servers that... I'm not against no KOS. It's just, it kind of gets boring when you really can't kill because people have different definitions of killing. Can't eat this corpse. Really. Too big for it. I don't eat those peasant scraps. I like full, luscious bodies. And... Sounds like something never mind. Forget I even said that. So, anyways, moving back into the trailer stuff, because I think it'd be really cool if one of you guys actually won. Who knows? Ooh, that's a lot of people. Bark at them real quick. You guys hear me? No? Oh, that guy jumped away. Yeah, you know what's up. But yeah, the temp trailer cannot have any post-processing edits or anything that is not in the game. Now, post-processing edits and stuff, I believe that changes the lighting in the game, which you would have seen in the intro of my video, as well as like different stuff that is not in the game currently. So just stick with this stock footage. The footage you can see right now is stock. There's no real editing done to it, and you cannot have footage from old versions of the game, and you can have no footage from modifications either. So don't go after the Behemoth Rex and think, oh, well, I'm just gonna take this beast mode thing. It kind of makes me think, though, because what about if you get footage of a Hyporex or a Hypospino? You would think that they would definitely want those creatures featured because they're so unique to this game, and there is such a huge fan base for those alone that they would want those shown off at some point in a trailer. I would if I was making this game. If I was a creator of this game, hell yeah, I've got a body I can eat. If I was making this game, I'd want that footage in a trailer. 110%. Fan made or not, I would still want to see that. Go ahead and eat up a little bit. I need this food. I'm getting hungry. Look at that blood coming down from my face. Oh, I drank water. There we go. Look at that. Oh man, I'm a messy eater. Oh, that's a lot of trikes. Let's just get away from those. So, anyways, these specs for the trailer. It's gonna sound scary. Don't freak out, guys. It's not that menacing. I don't want to get too close to these guys because they might get mean with me. A couple people here. There's the person there. Okay. Don't want to deal with that. I will, however, stay over here. Why do I feel so slow? I'm not growing. I shouldn't be growing. I mean, it's just a sandbox server unless you can enable growth sandbox. Weird. I thought the Carno was faster than this. Oh well. Anyways, back into the trailer. So the trailer should be at the highest resolution that you have, up to 1920 by 1080. That's a default resolution. That's the resolution most people play the game on, which 1920 by 1080 resolution right here. Make sure you have that set in OBS Studio, which is what I would recommend you use to record. Actually, it's what I use to record. So 1920 by 1080, the default resolution. You can, if you are a more advanced video editor or know how to do this stuff, you can record at 4K, which is what I've done at times, and downscale to 1920 by 1080. And believe it or not, that will give you higher quality output on the final product. However, that's not going to affect your quality on YouTube because of how YouTube works and how YouTube takes videos. You see, when YouTube gets its hands on a video, no matter what, it's going to kill the quality in some way, shape, or form. And it's how they encode their video so they don't use up as much bandwidth replaying it to thousands of people or hundreds of people or your friend next door. They shrink the file and condense all that data down so they can stream the lowest amount of data they can possibly give someone while still seeing a decent image on the screen, keeping their attention so they don't leave. So anyways, you can also record at 60 FPS or 30. I highly suggest for this trailer you use 60 FPS, which is the format that I've moved over to recently. Now, I moved over to 60 FPS recently because YouTube has a much higher allowance for 60 FPS versus 30 FPS. Now, what do I mean? Well, I mean the bit rates. I think YouTube on 30 FPS allows you 3,500 bits per second or something like that. Now, that will give you a little bit blurry footage, but it's still okay. You can watch it and still enjoy it. But 60 FPS, if you have a player that can, or if you have a person that can run the game back on 60 FPS, well, they're going to get much smoother gameplay, as you would see if you compare this video to the last video and you play in 1080p 60 FPS. You watch it in that format. You will see this is going to be a lot clearer and a lot more fluid. So I highly suggest you use 60 FPS. Bitrate, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, at least, what bitrate you really record at. I personally use 15,000, which it's okay. Like, you don't, it's overkill, but I just do it just because I want to make sure I have all that bitrate ready to go, because if you go above a bitrate otherwise that you have set, so let's say 7,500 and you need 8,000, well, you're going to get screen tearing. Your game's going to start tearing and there's just going to be a bad time. Look at all these guys. So many of them. Holy crap, that body is huge. Dude, this must have been a Bronto. Holy shit, I haven't seen a body this big in ages. This is definitely a Bronto. I'm pretty sure, actually, Rexes can scavenge from this, too. I remember a while ago. Yeah, Rexes would be able to scavenge from this, too, I believe. Because there were different classifications of bodies. And I don't think anything under, like, Behemoth or Titan or something could have anything to do with it. By the way, that Rex that we saw ages ago was apparently the Behemoth Rex. Just so you know, that's what the Behemoth Rex is. That's what it was. Like, God, I didn't know. I feel dumb for not knowing. But yeah, render out at a decently high bitrate. YouTube will condense it down no matter what if you go above their limitation. You can find their bitrate requirements if you just put in a quick Google search. Hey, what's YouTube's bitrate requirement? And you'll see all the FPS bitrates too and what they require. Now, I'm just gonna relax a little bit more. And I need my stam back. I can't handle not having stamina. So, welcome back to the Jurassic World server now. I decided to change over because I wanted to play some survival. So anyways, moving back into the trailer, your aspect ratio. Now, what is that? That is basically the ratio of your screen size. Now, mostly it's going to be, I think 16 by 9 or 4.3 is acceptable as well. Now, you guys, I'm not really big into these two topics because I usually just do 16:9 or whatever I'm on, which typically, I mean, if you're 1920 1080, your aspect ratio is going to default to 16:9 in like anything that you record with. So you don't even have to worry about that. And your audio, always use the highest bitrate you can use for the audio. Not like 10,000, but like if you see 320, I guess, use that. That's what I use, and it works out perfectly fine. It's great. You don't need to use commentary, obviously, because it's just in-game footage, and you just need cinematic shots. Now, here's a trick that a lot of people are going to ignore, believe it or not, and it's going to help you a lot. Use the recording feature in-game. Just use this. And if you have an Xbox or a PS4, well, you could use it to get an extra 500 bucks in your pocket. Use a controller. Controllers just make the smoothest. I'm gonna hunt the shit out of this guy. Hang on. Just, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I don't need food right now, but I would like to have a body on standby just in case. You know. So yeah. Oh, this is AI, isn't it? It's suddenly a lot more lame. Is that a taco? I'm still kind of confused because I feel like this server was survival only with a couple of creatures, and now I hear gigas and stuff. Which, to my knowledge, I might just sacrifice this Carno, to be honest with you, and... I might just sacrifice this Carno, to be honest with you.
Hey, what happened?
Okay. 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 All right. How about we don't and say we did? I don't want to sacrifice my Carno anymore. Yeah. I like that we just came face to face and stared for a second like we were two lovers in love. Two lovers in love. That made sense. Yeah. You don't need to hurt me, bud. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Wait, is he not gonna move anymore now? What's the deal? Hey! Hey, bucko? What, are you not moving anymore? Ugh. Oh, shit. No. You don't get to hunt me. Yeah, that's right. You better run. I'll be the one running, actually. Yeah, I definitely lose stamina a lot faster. Wow. That was a little bit of a scary moment. I might sacrifice my Carno. Huh? Well, no, not anymore. Not if it's a player that's gonna kill me. Yep, that was the thing. Oh, I hear Rex is close by. I shouldn't have broadcasted. That's my problem. I broadcasted. All right. So, yeah, like I was saying, if you do have a controller from a console and you can use it on your computer, very easy to do. You can Google that real quick. You could make some very smooth cinematography with that. And it would be really beneficial for you. Just trust me on this, okay? It's highly suggested by me. I've used it before, and it takes a little bit to get used to, but trust it, it's so worth it in the long run because it's always going to trump a mouse. Here are wrecks just up here. I'm kind of curious because I've only seen like 2 adult Rexes the entire time I've played on this server. And I hope you guys don't mind me droning on about recording and stuff like that. I mean, this is good if you want to be a content creator too. Like if you want to make your own YouTube videos or something. You want to be a creator. I mean, hopefully this will provoke someone to be like, well, I'm going to do YouTube instead. I don't want to win some competition. Because trust me, ooh, hi, there you are. Because trust me, anyone can do this. It's not just like, oh, they have special school training and stuff. No, you don't. Trust me, 90% of us don't and have never plan to go to school for any cinematography class or anything like that. It's just we, like you, we sat down, we watched videos, we enjoyed them, and we decided, well, I want to do something. Well, we started making videos. You just got to start. Now, this Rex. Hi, how you doing? Why is he broadcasting so much? I can't tell if it's AI or not. That's the problem. I see these jagged movements that are reminiscent of AI. But then I see it doing stuff like that, and I think it's a human controlling it. Yeah, I can broadcast too, bud. This doesn't seem to really care about me. All right, well, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was a little bit insightful to help you guys with this competition. I forgot about this entirely, so I'm sorry. Someone, oh, hi. Yo, look at these guys. There's a bunch of them, and there's babies there, too. Oh, it's so cute. It's such a cute sight. Oh, they're adorable. They're adorable little rascallions. I could get one of those if I wanted to. I could totally hunt one of those babies, but I don't need to. I don't want to be an ass like that. Maybe I could provoke one of them into recalling me away. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was a little bit insightful in how to have an edge on the other people that are working on this competition. $500 is a lot of money, and you could buy a hell of a GPU or a nice computer upgrade for that kind of money. So if you do win and you somehow watched this video and took the advice from it, well, then let me know so I can shame you for not giving me a cut of it. No, I'm just kidding. Let me know. Kind of curious. Guys, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next video.